Hello, everyone. I probably look so scary right now under this lighting, but I am on my way to Seoul, Korea. Actually, this trip is really to go to Hong Kong and China, but I'm just stopping in Seoul for like a few hours because we found like this hack where we fly Air Premia, and Air Premia has a really good or really cheap like premium economy seats. And so when it comes to long flights, like that's what we like to do. We like to fly premium economy because it's just more comfortable and we fly a lot. So usually we just stop in Seoul and then we go to China. And so we're only going to be in Seoul for a few hours, and I'll show you what I ate. So the first meal on this flight, so usually when we fly, we always order plant-based or vegetarian or vegan just so we can get more fiber in. And we usually eat, me and my husband eat fully plant-based because we just feel better that way. Not everyone has to do that, but we just feel better that way. And so the first meal was the asparagus with basmati rice with curry. It was delicious. Fun fact, basmati rice actually has lower glycemic index compared to white rice or white jasmine rice. So, but if you can find brown basmati rice, that's even better. But we had that for dinner. We had like a salad with fruits. And then for breakfast, actually, I just had breakfast. For breakfast, it was okay. Like, it wasn't really flavored. The quinoa salad was pretty good. And there was fruit as well, but like it was pretty bland. It did have baked tofu, so that was good. Some lean plant-based protein, some veggies there, but it was just like rice. It was okay. It wasn't really flavored. But anyways, I'm excited to land and eat some good food and do some errands and then go to Hong Kong and see my family.
Hello. I am in Hong Kong and I just finished waking up and then we did like a little bit of workout. I did some like strength training. As some of you may know, I'm on this journey to build more muscles. So, I mean, I already eat really healthy, but I definitely want to build more muscles just because I know it's really great for women or just for anyone in general, but for women to have more muscles as, you know, we age. And so I'm excited about this journey. But just to recap, yesterday, like before we flew from Korea to Hong Kong, we got a sandwich, which was really cool. We got a sandwich and like a salad bowl, but it's from Live Farm. And it's cool because they have this like hummus avocado sandwich that's made with sourdough. It was so delicious. It's completely plant-based. And then the salad was really high in fiber and delicious as well with sourdough bread. So that was what we had on the plane. But yesterday we had dinner with friends and we had the best Indian food ever. It was Punjabi food and it was so refreshing, and it was really cool because I think usually, at least in America, when we go to have Indian food, it's usually very oily, but it wasn't oily at all. And it was actually very refreshing. So they had like orange zest, like they use a lot of like fresh legumes, which most Indian food do, but their version was like really healthy as well. You can tell like there's not a lot of oil and things. I did ask them to not add a lot of oil. And they had pickled onion, they had pomegranate to like garnish the dish. It was the best Indian food I've ever had. So that was really good. Anyways, this is breakfast. So there's this chain store called Wayuki in Hong Kong, and it's basically like a rice ball store. And so they have different rice balls, and it's cool because they've been coming out with a lot of plant-based versions. So this is a plant-based beef rice ball. And then sometimes they also have, if you want whole grain, they also have whole grain. Like they didn't have it for this version, but they have whole grains for other types of rice balls, but they weren't plant-based, so I didn't get those. So I got this one, and I got some like a sesame spinach salad, like a Japanese sesame spinach salad. And then also have a fruit cup with me that I got from Marks and Spencer. You can totally get it from the same store, but I just for some reason got it from Marks and Spencer instead. And then I have a vegetable juice with me to have more fiber. And when it comes to juices, I always recommend, if you are going to have juice, especially if you have your blood sugar in mind, you want to get vegetable juice and you want to get those with the pulp in it. So with this one, it still has its pulp in it, so the fiber's there. I would highly recommend getting a juice like this or like a V8 juice if you have V8. Those are lower in glycemic index, but I'm going to dig in and I'll see you guys later. Next great meal I had was Hong Kong plant-based dim sum. We went to Lok Ta Gun, which is a plant-based dim sum restaurant in Hong Kong, and it was absolutely delicious. It has authentic flavor that reminds me of my childhood, and they use a lot of healthy plant-based proteins like soy or even gluten. These are high fiber, low saturated fat proteins. I love this dish. It's It's a pan-fried tofu with some stuffing in it, and that stuffing is usually stuffed with pork, but here they stuffed it with Omni pork, which is actually a high fiber, low saturated fat, plant-based protein option. We had a lot of different dumplings that had a lot of different vegetables in it. It was all very flavorful. And when I order out, I usually order a side of vegetables, and same here, I ordered some steamed gailan. And the best part is this is a tea house, so they gave us a lot of different tea to try. And the next meal I recorded was this plant-based pasta dish. But when I had this dish, I had it with a side salad as well. It was super refreshing and very high in fiber as well. And the best part is that the dressing was not a fatty dressing. It was a low-fat citrus dressing. It was absolutely delicious, and it's always great to front load your meals with a salad or other vegetables to help you have better blood sugar. And it was cool because on the pasta they used nutritional yeast to add as the parmesan. That was a delicious dinner. And the second day, it was my dad's birthday, and we had a birthday lunch. We had pasta. I know I keep having pasta, but there wasn't a lot of plant-based options at this restaurant. But what was good was that they were very happy to customize our food, and we had this turmeric tea as well. So this was a short trip to Hong Kong. It was only 2 days. After Hong Kong, we went to Shenzhen and on to other adventures. So if you want to look at other adventures, make sure you stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next video.